you look on your... All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our first doubleheader of the season as the Grantsburg Pirates host West Lakeland foes, the Shell Lake Lakers, tonight. Hello, everybody. My name is Bob Rombach, and with me, as always, is cameraman extraordinaire Nick Rombach. And on the floor with the roaming camera is Dayton Rivera. We received so many positive comments the last couple of days since introducing that second camera. So thank you, Dayton, for providing us with that view. Let's turn our attention to tonight's game as they get finished with their warm-ups here. Pirates got their season off to a decent start on Tuesday. Though they lost, they played a good game against a bigger and probably better squad in the Somerset Spartans. Final score was 69-61. Caleb Rombach led the way with 18 points and 10 rebounds, 6 assists. So a double-double to start the season for him. Daxter was right there, too, with 16 points, 6 rebounds, despite getting into foul trouble and sitting for significant minutes during both halves. Cookie, Lyle Lozier, also had double-digit points with 10. Dylan Seeger chipped in with 7 rebounds. Axel Hale and Riker Stelsel each had 3 assists. There we go. We are about ready to get this thing underway here. We're going to do the national anthem maybe before the next game, so starting lineups here first as they're going over their final strategies. The real problem for the Pirates on Tuesday was rebounding, especially on the offensive end. There was an 18-2 gap. Somerset had 18 offensive rebounds to Grantsburg's 2. So, we don't have the tallest team, but it's partly want to underneath as well. Looking at tonight, Shell Lake making their season debut, though they were here on Tuesday getting a little peek at Grantsburg. It's cool to see the team here and doing some scouting for tonight's game. But let's get the starters coming in.
Number 10,
Alex Marco, that was Brennan Schaefer to start. All right, so there you have it, the starting lineups for the two squads. Like I said, we don't know a lot about how the Lakers are going to be. They lost 2 all-conference seniors, Isaac Crosby, Connor Schrenkel. Alex Marco is a nice piece for Shell Lake. Adam Fritz, Brennan Schaefer, both returners. Nick McNulty also going to make an impact on the team. So here we go. The youngsters are out there ready to dazzle us with their play, and it's Rombach versus Schaefer, and Schaefer gets the tip, and we are underway. There's Fritz. And this is McNulty. McNulty at the corner, getting it back out to Schaefer. Schaefer in the lane, up off the glass, and good. Nice looking play there for Schaefer. And they're going to come out and pressure Grantsburg here to begin. Daxter up ahead to Rombach. Fires it over to Axel to Cookie. Cookie up off the glass, and Grantsburg gets the bucket. 2-2 here early. This is McNulty driving, and he goes to the rack. Wow, high scoring already. Well, not high scoring, but a lot of scoring. Dylan over to Cook, puts it on the ground, and he loses the handle, goes back up, and gets the bucket. Lyle Lozier now with 4. And the Pirates take the ball away. Caleb Rombach just absolutely face guarded here, tight, and he drops it off to Cook. Cook through, up, off glass, good, wow. That's incredible. Cookie Lozier with 6. The Pirates lead 6-4. Fast pace to this one. Here's Schrenkel. Cole kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way, no good. And the rebound, and that's going to be a foul, I believe, on number 22, Cole Schrenkel, the sophomore. Some of you might know one of the referees. That's Brooke Hetfeld, now Miller. Here's Rombach. Caleb drops it off. Some trouble up off, no. That rebound is fought for between Grantsburg players. Another rebound up for Dobbs and is out of bounds off of the Pirates. (6-4) Grantsburg leads. And McNulty brings it up. Nick, ooh, stop and pop. Nice looking jumper, good. He has 4. And they inbound to Hale. Hale, ball is tipped, but Cookie is there to receive it. Comes to a stop. Pressure defense here by Shell Lake. Can they keep it up? Not sure how deep their bench is. Caleb gets by, steps back, goes along the baseline, but he throws it on the baseline, and it's out of bounds. A turnover on Caleb. Jackson Brown will come in for Axel Hale. Here's Marco, deep 3, in and out. Battle for the board and an offensive rebound for Shell Lake. Little floater off the back of the rim. Marco battling for the board. That save attempt was deflected by Brown, but it goes to Shell Lake. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Good box out there by Rombach, cleared it up for a teammate to get the rebound. So 6-6, a frantic start to this one. And some contact and a carry on Daxter. So some contact there, but he lifted. He got underneath the ball too much to control it, and we have our first substitution for Shell Lake now. Colin Jacobson comes into the game. Here's McNulty doing the ball handling here for the Lakers. Long 3, that one was deflected. It was blocked by Daxter, but Marco is there. He beat Caleb to the ball, and Marco gets his first basket. And there's going to be a foul as Daxter tries to get by. And that'll be the thing. How tightly are they going to call these this defense for Shell Lake? They have been in the face of Grantsburg, the ball handler, for sure. So we'll see. And Cookie's going to come out. Axel Hale will come in. 14:23 left to go. So if they let them ride the players, then Shell Lake advantage them. Otherwise, if they call a lot of fouls and make them get off them, it's going to be tough. And that is just a wild pass. I couldn't tell if it was a save by DY or if he mishandled it down on the paint there or on the baseline. But 8-6, Lakers lead. Jacobson, Fritz. McNulty now. He's going to kick it out. Marco. Poked by Caleb. Gets it back in Axel. And that is an over and back. Yep, over and back. Good defense. Very fast. The half court there was Axel. Really made life difficult. And Daxter inbounds it. And here we go. Hale finds Caleb. Caleb looking for somebody to pass. Oh, and threads the needle, and Dylan gets his first points of the season. Nice assist there by Rombach, who had 6 the other night. And the shot is too hard off the glass. Dylan and Shell Lake Fritz tie it up, and that will be Grantsburg ball. Lozier back in. Cookie leads the team in scoring. Dylan will sit down. He has 2. But Lyle has 6, Seeger has 2, Caleb has none. He led the team in scoring on Tuesday. Here's Brown, and they are going to call too close, and that's the balancing act that Shell Lake is going to play here as Marcoux gets his first foul. Hale over to Brown. Brown will shoot a three. Good! Jackson Brown for three. I don't think Shell Lake takes a lot of threes. At least they haven't historically. Okay, whatever you say, Bob. Here's Marcoux tracking down another offensive rebound. Grantsburg having such trouble with those. Ooh, nearly a walk there. Nice find underneath, and McNulty's able to put it in. McNulty with 6. Up ahead, quickly. Here's Cook. Cook traveled. Ball kind of got away from him. He wasn't sure if he should pick it up or dribble or whatnot. Dillon's going to come in for him. Hale and Cookie come out. DY back into the game, and Nolan Hennessy checks in for the first time. McNulty. Little stutter step, he's taken away. I think Brown poked it free. Schultz, and he has it poked from behind. I think it was McNulty catching up to the play. Was able to poke it free. Able to get it into Nolan. Here's Brown. Over to Hennessy. Hennessy, tough shot. It was deflected, and nearly simultaneous possession out of bounds. Here's McNulty. Oh, he's left open for three, kind of moving forward as he took that jump shot. Caleb comes down with the rebound. Seen him do that a couple of times now, kind of just floating forward on that jumper. And that ball is knocked away. I thought maybe there was contact, no call. And good job by Jackson to pop it free. Grantsburg subbing frequently here. And Lozier comes in. Daxter will get his first break, and Nolan will come back to the bench. Nice find. Little tough shot. Rebound up for grabs, and it will go to Grantsburg. The Pirates get the board, and now they want to run. Caleb Rombach looking for his first points. He's patient, though. He's got a couple assists. McNulty out on him. Now chasing him back to the line, giving himself some space. Through the lane, kicks it out. Hale for three. In and out. Rebound. And that's going to be a foul on Cookie, I think. Foul on Grantsburg. And that's his first. Lyle Lozier picks up his first foul. And inbounding it will be Cole Schrenkel and Nick McNulty. As Marcoux gets a little bit of rest, but I think he's coming back into the game momentarily here. Another three on the way. And a long rebound, batted around. And Dylan Seeger comes up with it. Oh, and they're going to call a foul. No, a jump ball. Okay. Jump ball on that one. And I thought I heard somebody say timeout 30 seconds. So looking at the scoring, Lyle Lozier has 6 for Grantsburg. Nick McNulty has 6 for Shell Lake. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is correct. So it's 11-10 Grantsburg. They have a lead because Jackson Brown hit a three-pointer and gave him the lead. So those offensive rebounds, I'm not keeping track of them, but there's the story so far. And there we are up. Oh, Dayton left now. Here we go. Great view from the corner. Thank you, Dayton, as we get things going again. Cole Schrenkel will inbound. Looking good. Oh, they let him leak in, and it's good underneath. And trouble getting the ball back in, but they do. Ball is loose. Jackson Brown flips it forward, and a turnover on Grantsburg. And a three-pointer made, and I missed who it was. What number was it? What? 10? Okay, Marco with the 3. So all of a sudden, the Lakers lead 15-11. After the Grantsburg timeout, Shell Lake used it better and came out firing, and then that's going to be a foul out of floor as Caleb was trying to knife through there. Hennessy and Schultz coming back into the game. So quick rotating deal here for Grantsburg, and it'll be Brown and Rombach. Rombach checking out for the first time. 10:45 left to go. Here's Hennessy. Nolan comes to the top, loses the handle. Now he's going to be double teamed, finds Dylan. Now Schultz. And that ball is intercepted on the bounce pass. Wow. And Caleb is not going to, and that's going to be a travel. Traveling that time on Molinex. Just drag that back foot a little bit, and Nolan will sit down for a moment. So on the out of bounds, they're going to press again. Caleb will back it up, give it over to Daxter. Dax will dribble out of it. He's got a guy up ahead. That's Hale. Hale finds the open guy, and that's blocked. And boy, that was, I think maybe a foul is going to be called on Schaefer. Yeah, it is. He just came flying in a little bit. He had a beat on it, but then ended up going over the back, and so a foul. Scoreboard said that's his first. I thought he got nabbed for one earlier. Hale for 3, a quick 3 in the corner, in and out. Rebound up for grabs, but good job. I think that's Schrenkel. Yeah, he looks just like his brother. And he's tall. And grabbed that rebound. Marco. And the shot is off the mark. Rebound batted. Schrenkel almost got it. Daxter ends up with it, and now there's going to be a foul on Molinex. That's going to be his second as Daxter is trying to get across. So you can see Shell Lake's strategy here is to really play physical defense, and that was their 5th foul. Grantsburg with just 1 foul, not playing nearly as tight of defense as Shell Lake. Brown is going to come in, and he'll sub in for Lozier, so they're going to shift around a little bit. Caleb's going to go to the high point to the free throw line. Caleb without a point yet. No, he's kind of the focus offensively. It's Lyle Lozier who has the most points. Here's Daxter, and a foul on Daxter. He threw an elbow through his arm, his forearm, and Daxter gets nabbed for those a lot, and the referees are looking for it. They know his MO. So he's got his first foul. That's just the second on Grantsburg. Oh, that's traveling. Yeah, that was traveling. Just a little bit too many pivot feet on that one. So a turnover on the Lakers. Hale up ahead to Brown. Brown lobbing it. Oh, and it's off the mark. Dylan, I think Jackson was trying to lead him to the basket, but Dylan was a little flat-footed there. Not sure who is to blame on that one, if Jackson needs to put it on him more, if Dylan needs to go to the rim, but it's a turnover on the Pirates. 16 turnovers against Somerset on Tuesday night. This is Molinex, and he'll kick it out. Schaefer in a foul. Foul is on Axel Hale. Daxter Schultz going to check in. And he will come in for Dylan Seeger. And a whistle. Foul on Brown, I think. Or what did I see? Actually, I wasn't looking, so was it just deflected? Okay. Pass in to Molinex, and here we go. Schaefer harassed by Rombach. He drops it over to Molinex, and that's going to be a foul on Caleb. Just too aggressive on that one, got a lot of body there. McNulty spinning, keeping his dribble nicely. Fritz, and he's tied up, and I think it's a jump ball it is, and that'll go Grantsburg's way. Here's Caleb. Caleb again, still looking for his first shot, I think even. That Shell Lake pressure defense is getting to Grantsburg. They don't take a lot of shots. There's one. Oh, Cookie just couldn't get off the ground. It was just pickpocketed over his head by Schrenkel. He had good positioning, but Schrenkel was straight up and down. And a foul on Brown, and it'll be 2 shots coming up. Pirates having a really hard time with the pressure defense from Shell Lake. We'll see how long the Lakers can sustain it. I mean, it is early in the season, so we'll just see how much conditioning they have, but they're doing a fantastic job already, limiting Grantsburg to just 11 points, and it's been forever since the Pirates have scored. 2 shots. Yeah, that one goes. And it's 16-11 now, Shell Lake. Fast-paced, quick-moving first half here for the boys' game. That one's in and out, and the rebound goes to Lozier. Daxter's going to let things play out. Rombach is on the bench. This one over to Hale. Hale into Cookie. That's going to be the play for Grantsburg, and that is Cookie's 8th point. So finally getting on the board after a long time. And Molinek's in the paint, stripped, and Grantsburg comes away with it. They want to move. Daxter Schultz makes his way into the lane. Little floater, no good. Rebound, Marco, and then Daxter's going to pick up that retaliatory foul that if he can just stop doing that, there's a couple guys, him and Cookie, like to do that. And all of a sudden, Grantsburg has more fouls than Shell Lake. It's been foul after foul for the Pirates. That's their 6th. Sorry, I thought they were doing 1-1, but that's 6 fouls apiece now. Daxter comes off. He's got 2 fouls with 7:42 left to go. McNulty out. Fritz. Fritz, the senior, kicks it out. Now back up top to Marco. McNulty again in the corner, and he traveled. Just kind of pitter-patted his feet. So here we go. There's Rombach racing down the right side, tried to roll it down to Cookie. It gets off the defender. That's David Marco, the senior, and out of bounds. Hale trying to inbound it. He gets it to Dillon. Dillon to Cookie. Lyle back to Hale. Rombach back out on the court for Schultz, and he's got the ball now on the left wing. Fires it across. Hale's open again. Now he doesn't make it. Rebound up, no good. It was blocked, and the rebound goes to Shell Lake, although it's errant. And Grantsburg gets another possession here. Hale, tough spot, and he tried to get it down to Dillon, but it was intercepted, and up ahead, getting himself under control is Adam Fritz, and he scores his first points of the night. 18-13, Shell Lake. And Caleb takes the shot. 3-pointer is good for Caleb Rombach. His first points, and Grantsburg really needed him there. McNulty picked from behind. It's off of Grantsburg. And here we go. Archie Hale coming in for his varsity debut, number 20. And he'll be coming in for Axel. But we're going to take a timeout here. Grantsburg's going to take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. That doesn't give me a chance to play any odds. This has been a fast-paced first half. We'll play the initials game at halftime. CC are the initials. You know, this is the first doubleheader of the season, so we're excited about that. Girls are up next. The Shell Lake girls are very, very good. Very, very good. But Grantsburg might have the kind of team that can give them fits. Shell Lake has a couple of very tall girls, Lehman and Schenkenberg. And but Grantsburg has some tall girls as well. So we'll see how that goes. That's game number 2 coming up after this one. Here's Schaefer. He gets it over to Marco. Now up to McNulty, and he'll call the shots here with 6.5 to go. 18-16. Ball knocked free. And, nice defense by Grantsburg, and it will be off of Schaefer. Some good hustle defense there for Grantsburg. Let's see how much of it we got. There's Caleb, and then Jackson Brown. Nolan Hennessy. Excuse me. Nice job. And there's another, just up for grabs ball. Pirates are really struggling with that. And they're Brown off of Grantsburg, and Axel and Cookie will come back into the game, it looks like. Actually, Lyle is sitting by the scores table. Don't see that very often. I think he's going to check in a sec. And Axel back in for Hennessy. Schaefer putting his shoulder down. He gets stopped. Kicks it out. Fritz for 3. No. And Archie Hale doing his best to get an offensive rebound. Can't get it. But Jackson Brown gets it off the next Shell Lake miss. Jackson gets it over to Arch. Now back to Rombach. Caleb in the lane. Tough shot. No good. And the rebound goes to Shell Lake. That's Schaefer comes away with it. Banging up off the glass, off the rim. Fritz gets the rebound and puts it in. Grantsburg just struggling to get rebounds, especially on the when they're on defense. Here's Rombach. Hit a 3 earlier. That's all he has. Hale, and a foul. And it is a foul, and Axel Hale will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Axel has been shut out here tonight, and the youngster needs to make some shots. Sometimes all it takes is seeing one go through the hoop. You will have to wait to see that, and that's off of Dylan, out of bounds on the rebound. So a close game, not mid-season form for these two teams by any means, but it's entertaining nonetheless. Here's Jacobson. He'll bounce it over Schaefer, now back up top, and they get it around to McNulty. McNulty with a Euro. Tough shot, no good. Tapped by Hale. Up ahead. Caleb has to chase it down, and then he's going to fling it back towards center ice, and it's intercepted. Just a bad outlet pass to him too far, and Shell Lake comes away with it. Marco spins. Nice kick. Schaefer for 3. Good. Beautiful play there for Shell Lake. Now we got guys falling. And that's going to be a foul, and Caleb will go to the line. Caleb 0 for 2 in game number 1. He had both 1-and-1, so here comes Schrankel back into the game. Rombach with just 3 points, 4:17 left to go, and he stays 0 for on the season from the charity stripe. That's odd. He's going to make his next 8, I bet. Through the lane, Schaefer with no problems. Good job by Dylan to clear the boards. Now the Pirates want to move. Here's Hale. Archie over to Rombach. Rombach in the corner 3. No good. Long rebound Archie to his brother Hale. Axel can't get it to go. Rebound Caleb Rombach. And he will go up off the glass and good. 5 points now for Caleb. 23-18. Shell Lake with the lead. There's Jacobson, now McNulty. McNulty, and that is going to be a foul on Archie Hale, his first stat. Lyle up off the bench. And Archie did a nice job. Actually, I think he had maybe a deflection for sure. So here we go, McNulty a 1-and-1. And he makes it. McNulty now with 7. That one goes as well. And back into the press. Caleb able to beat it. Stops. Bounces it over to Cookie. Here's Brown for 3. It's got to, one of these has to go, and Caleb really mistimed his rebound jump that time. And up ahead we go. Schaefer, stutter step, has it picked, and a foul on Dylan. Jackson Brown had knocked it away, but Dylan ended up picking up the foul. And this will be a 1-and-1. So right now, Shell Lake in control, 25-18. Really coming from their staunch defense. Free throw number 1 is good, and they're making their free throws. Grantsburg has not made a free. Actually, I think only Caleb's been to the line, and he missed the front end. So 26. Oh, Axel was, yeah, that one they missed. 26-18. Jackson Brown just inside the 3-point circle, but he gets it to go. He has 5. Ball is knocked free. Caleb, can he hold on to it? He can. Now he's racing down the right sideline. Splits the defense up off the glass. Beautiful play for Caleb. 7 points now for Rombach, and it's 26-22. Lakers. And that one's taken away. Good effort. Oh, and he's on the sideline. Just touched the sideline. Axel Hale with a good hustle play. And you like to see that. The Pirates really starting to up their game with the hustle. And with Daxter on the bench again with 2 fouls, it's just so tough. Pirates don't have their normal lineup or their whole complement of guys. So Daxter, hopefully he can get that in check. Early in the season, hopefully he kind of learns the line. Here's Marcoux racing down the right side of the lane. Good defense for Grantsburg, and the ball picked off the rim by Caleb Rombach. Now Rombach on the logo. Knifes through. Tough shot. Oh, nice play, Caleb. What a dipsy-do there for Rombach. He hit the wrong button. 26-24, kicked out. Schaefer to answer. No, it looked like he was on. Pirates with a chance to tie or take the lead. Brown off the glass, and the Pirates have come back. Jackson Brown with 7. And a nice run here for the Pirates, really starting from the defensive end. There's a block by Cookie. Oh, and then he lost it out of bounds. He thought he was fouled, but a nice block regardless with 1:37 left to go. There's Brooke. At least her ponytail. Long pass in. It's Jacobson at the top of the circle. Long 3. Good! Jacobson from distance. And Shell Lake retakes the lead. Up off. No, just close. And that one is a jump ball. And that'll stay with Shell Lake, but good effort there from Dylan Seeger. I really like the effort, and it's kind of just ramped up a little bit. The effort, the hustle, the grit, whatever you want to call it, from the Pirates, that seems to be making a difference here. Not that they weren't trying before. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like there is another gear, there's another level to it, and that was a little bit too far for Jackson Brown as he got into him with the hip. And Archie will come in for Jackson Brown because he has 2 fouls. So Jackson has played really well here. He has 7 points just behind Caleb's 9. And McNulty, free throw good. Nick McNulty with 9. So both teams' leaders in points have 9. Second free throw is good. Double digits here for McNulty. Archie in some trouble. Oh, good fire. Up ahead to Caleb. Caleb sidesteps. Oh, just missed Hale. I think that just a little bit off there. And they said it was tipped. And that is why. Both referees said ball was tipped. Woo. Grantsburg kind of got lucky there because I think the pass was wayward regardless, and it was just touched by Shell Lake. So the Pirates will take it. Here's Caleb. Knifing through, tough shot, and one! Oh, they say no good! What do they want? They say Caleb was... Well, let's just take a look. Oh, no, it's not working. Shoot. Well, we won't take another look at that, but it sure looked like that was continuation. But Caleb, make a free throw, kid! Good gravy! Sorry, little dad moment there. Three-pointer on the way! Off the top. It fell through, but it doesn't matter. Nick, unfortunate bounce there for McNulty. All right, here's Hale. Ooh, good move by Axel. Up ahead to his little bro. Archie to Dylan. Oh, boy. Caleb open for three. Yes! Caleb hits a three. He has 12 on the night. Under 30 seconds left to go, 31-29, and a foul on Grantsburg. Archie Hale. So it'll be two free throws coming up here. That's 10 fouls now on the Pirates. So McNulty trying to add to his team lead. He has 10, and he'll get 2 here. Well, since we haven't had a chance to do any kind of ads, we'll have to do that here at the beginning of the halftime. Second free throw. Oh, he's 0 for 2, but the ball is tipped, and a foul, and Axel will go shoot 2 as McNulty gets over the back. Free throw number 1. Oh, the free throw line, guys. Second free throw. Wow. The Pirates' free throws have been abysmal. They were 2 for 7 the other night, and have they made one yet? Did Axel make one his first time up, Nick? I think they're 0 for 4 or 5 now, and they foul on that rebound. I didn't realize that, so Fritz will go to the line to shoot 2. Wow. Fritz, that's too hard. That's the kid who looked like Zach, Nick. Over in the stands on Tuesday night, we thought, did Zach come up? And why is he sitting with Shell Lake or the Shell Lake team? That's who it is, number 34, Fritz. Second free throw for him, pure. Fritz now with 5. Shell Lake has been hitting their free throws. Grantsburg hasn't, and they foul. And Caleb will go to the line. That's great strategy by Shell Lake as of right now. They were here on Tuesday. They saw Caleb miss every free throw. He just missed 2. And 13 seconds left to go. 13 seconds left to go. Dayton, I can hear you in my comms. He's laughing at my comment. My God. Okay, hey, he gets to it. I promise you, Dayton, he's making this free throw. He's 0 for 5 on the season. He wants to shoot 80%, and that's realistic. It was realistic. See, Dayton, no problem. Caleb up to 13 points now. Could have 25 if he made it. Just kidding. Tough pass, 4 seconds, three-pointer, good! As time expires, Schaefer hits 3 at the buzzer, basically. Tremendous shot there. And that gives Shell Lake a 35-30 lead. Oops, I'm off a little bit. Dang it. Oh, 35-30. Did I not put Caleb's made free throw on the scoreboard? Probably not. All right, you guys, we're having a lot of fun. Not much action happening in the comments right now, but that'll change as we will come back and we'll play the initials game. As you look at some of the crowd, it's the early game, 6:17 in the afternoon. So, but we need to catch up on some friends of ours. We'll start with Grantsburg Telecom. Say thank you.
Whether you're soaking in a warm summer evening, relaxing at home with a family, or putting in a hard day's work, no matter how you internet, Grantsburg Telecom has you covered. Grantsburg Telecom is proud to deliver the area's fastest Wi-Fi ever offered, meaning whether you work from home or manage a local business with cloud-based systems and real-time data, you can relax knowing that our secure, reliable fiber-first network will be there for you. Visit grantsburgtelecom.net/fiber to learn more today.
At Burnett Medical Center, we celebrate all walks of life. From our very first steps to our sprinting strides, from on-the-job site to afterlife retirement. At BMC, we embrace every pair of feet that walks through our doors. Our comprehensive care knows no bounds. It's for the newborns, the professionals, the adventurers, and those who've traveled many miles. We're here to support you. Your journey is unique, and so is our approach to your well-being. Step into BMC, where comprehensive healthcare meets compassion. Burnett Medical Center, providing healthcare for all walks of life.
Okay, here we go. What do we got? You know what? I did a promo video that I got started too late, so let's take a look at this video is supposed to be the intro video, so we'll take a look at it right now. Picks the dribble up, but it was touched. Here's Caleb through the lane off the glass, and boy, was that nice. Bit of a lead here. Caleb fires one to Cookie, and that's an easy basket for Lyle. Well, I guess it just stopped then, huh? I forgot to. Here we go. Initials game. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Here we go. The initials tonight are CC. How many people do we have watching? Okay, 62. If I don't see, if you're just going to let Nick win, just let me know right now. But CC are the initials here with 5.5 or so minutes left to go in halftime. Clue number 1. These were in 1984's Gremlins. These were in 1984's Gremlins. Clue number 2, an animated Benedict Cumberbatch character tried to avoid these in a 2018 movie. An animated Benedict Cumberbatch character tried to avoid these in a 2018 movie. Clue number 3, connected to Charlie Brown in 1965. Connected to Charlie Brown in 1965. Clue number 4, an iconic literary title adds A, the letter A, before this. I'll read it again. An iconic literary title adds the letter A before this. Clue number 5, often performed in groups. Often performed in groups. And clue number 6, these are sung in December. These are sung in December. Stacy got it. All right. Trying to get myself all plugged back in here. Hold on a second. All right, yes. Stacy got it. Zach got it. Christmas carols, correct. All right, good job. Let me get the deal set up here. I forgot to change. Guys, see, I changed it from, if you were here last time, I changed it from quarters to halves now, so that eliminates any confusion. All right, good job, Stacy and Zach. Zach's going to do the We Are Ellsworth game on Monday, he said, so that'll be cool. Thank you, Zach. All right, Caleb's coming out for some reason. Oh, there he is, doing the worm. We got Caleb doing the worm on the logo, firing people up with 3 minutes left to go in halftime. Huh? Oh, that was Alex. Yeah, it'd be really weird if Caleb was doing it. That was Alex out there. Playing in your face now. Who we got? Erickson's again. All right, let's play another one. A little under 3 minutes to go. All right, here we go. Clue number 1 of CC. This made noise in 2012's Hotel Transylvania. This made noise in 2012's Hotel Transylvania. Hey, there's Nick and Bob. Wave to the people, Nicholas. There you go. I'll redo it. This made noise in 2012's Hotel Transylvania. Clue number 2, originated in the U.S. in the late 1800s. Originated in the U.S. in the late 1800s. Clue number 3, connected to Philadelphia. Connected to Philadelphia. Clue number 4, commonly connected to frosting. Commonly connected to frosting. Clue number 5, connected to wontons. Connected to wontons. Oh boy. And clue number 6, famously appears on bagels. Famously appears on bagels. Who's got it? Michelle got it. Cream cheese is correct. So a couple of kind of festive or something clues or cards. Zach says cheesecake. Stacy got it right. And Zach says, what if I hypothetically have a playoff intramural game? Well, okay. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. Whoops. All right. Well, thank you guys for playing. Just under a minute left to go. All right. Well, if you haven't, let me know, Zachary. Not that we can't text later. Why don't we do that and take this off the air? Because maybe Ashlyn would be able to do it. But all right. So, looky. Who's practicing their free throws now? Number 4 for Grantsburg, Caleb Rombach. Just kidding. He always ends his warm-ups like that. Axel splashes a 3 home. Good to see all you guys watching online or here in Grantsburg. I see Jerry. Hey, I forgot to mention that Riker is in street clothes here tonight on the bench. You can see him there sitting next to Cook. Kind of got hurt at the in the second half of the Somerset game, so I didn't realize he wasn't suiting up. It's not like I don't have somebody in my house that could tell me these things. Might be good to know as the announcer, but Riker is out, obviously. But the Pirates 35-30 deficit. They get the ball first here to start the second half. Seeger finds Hale at the top of the key. Brown bounces it down to Daxter, who had to sit with about 7 minutes left to go. Jackson gets the ball back. Nice pass underneath. Dillon! He is hit hard, fouled. Missed the layup, though, unfortunately, for Grantsburg. But it'll be a foul on Shell Lake. Lots of fouls in that first half. Free throw by Dillon. Oh, almost got a little touch there. And quickly in will be Cullen Jacobson because Schrankel just picked up his third with just 17 seconds off the clock in the second half. We know that feeling, Shell Lake. We have guys who do that sometimes too. Dillon, no, rebound, and he's out of bounds. Caleb got the touch, and Schaefer ended up on the baseline when he got the rebound. So Caleb will inbound. Gets it into Daxter. Daxter off the glass. Kind of a tweener shot there. And whipped away is Schaefer. Up ahead, getting free is Marco. Marco, oh, they're going to call the foul, and it's a shooting foul. Who did they get, Caleb or Axel? Axel Hale with the foul. Marco with 5 points in the first half. Grantsburg took 2 of 2 from Shell Lake last year, but they were both close games, 64-59, 69-65. So another tight one here to start conference play in the West Lakeland for these two teams. In fact, this is Shell Lake's first game of the year. Who just made that? Sorry, guys, I forgot to do something and play that intro again. Off of Shell Lake out of bounds. They did score. It's 39-30, so 4-0 run here to start the second half. Brown, Hale, stops. They're basically double teaming Caleb at the free throw line here. Oh, he was open for a moment. Brown has to be careful with it, nearly throws it away, but Daxter's able to go get it. Jerry Engstrand thought he was going to have to make a play. Three-pointer on the way from Axel, no good. Rebound, Schaefer bumped, but no call. Gets the board, that should be a foul. No foul called. McNulty to the corner. Jacobson off the glass and good, and Grantsburg's going to need a timeout here pretty soon because it's all Shell Lake to start here. Jacobson has 4 now. And they're able to get the break, and Dillon chunks it. Here's Marco, step back 2, good, pure. I'm surprised there hasn't been a timeout here for Grantsburg. There it is. Full timeout, and Grantsburg has not scored here in the second half. And Shell Lake has scored 8 points. Let's take a quick break. You're watching high school basketball on We Are Grantsburg.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
All right, welcome back. And Shell Lake really coming out the gates in the second half hot. They had a 5-point lead. They hit a 3 right with like 2 seconds left in the first half. So if you include that, 11 points in a row here to Grantsburg's none, and maybe even before that, I don't know. But that's a good run here for the Lakers. So what did Mike Myers say to the boys in the huddle to get them to stop giving up points and also score points? We'll see if the Pirates can do it. 3 guys in the backcourt for Shell Lake. They've been putting the pressure on. Grantsburg's been able to get some decent looks by breaking this press, but the pressure has been really good. Jackson down the lane, and that misses the rim. And another rebound for Shell Lake. Ball tipped, good hands by Daxter Schultz, knocking it out of bounds. Daxter scoreless here tonight. Caleb leads all scorers with 13. Took him a long time in the first half to get any points. Here's nearly I think they are going to get him pulling that back foot. McNulty, almost said McCarthy. David Marcoux coming in for Fritz. Each team with 1 foul here. Both teams ended up in the double bonus in the first half. Here's Caleb. Caleb stepping through, and now he's going to drop it off. Blocked from behind. Cookie gets it back. He's blocked again. And Shell Lake, some friendly fire there. Schaefer, good scramble for it, and Cookie comes up with it. There's a tie up underneath. And that'll stay with Shell Lake. Grantsburg got the ball first in the second half. Some trouble. They're going to go all the way to the backcourt. Here's McNulty. Good defense by Brown. McNulty, 3-pointer off the mark. Oh, wow! That is surprising there wasn't an over-the-back call. But both referees agreed, so I think I heard Michael wanting it, and a lot of times you'll see it, but probably the right call there. Just the height difference. Here's Caleb going down the left side, trying to find somebody, now looking for some help. Skips over to Cook. Cookie off the glass and good. Lyle with 10.
Let's go, D!
McNulty kicks it out. Schaefer. Here's Jacobson. McNulty with a little room. Oh, he's pickpocketed. I think that was Lyle who got his hand on it and gets the steal. Up ahead to Dylan. He's not going to touch it. Gets it out, Caleb. Caleb with a chance here. Jump stop, clear shot, and good. You just like seeing Caleb put the ball on the ground with some intensity. Nearly knocked away. Marco comes away with it. Now, that was an extension of the arm, but Daxter takes it away. Daxter, it's 2-on-1. Schultz in the lane, sidestep, left-handed lay is good. Daxter's first points of the night. And that's going to be a foul. Oh, Dylan got away with hip checking a little bit. And Caleb gets the steal. I thought for sure there'd be a foul there, and now a foul will be called on the way down the court as McNulty, I think, is going to pick it up. Yeah, foul is on Nick McNulty, and that is his second. 2 guys coming in, and a 30-second timeout called by Shell Lake. So Grantsburg answers with a 6-0 run out of that last timeout, so another 30-second timeout here. So it's good to see Daxter Schultz getting a bucket here. He's been silent. Of course, he was on the bench with 2 fouls for about 7 to 8 minutes of that first half. That's, nearly half the half. So he's played clean here in this second half. I believe it's Cole Schrenkel who has 3 fouls. He picked one up in the first, I think it was 17 seconds of the second half. So he's on the bench with 3. See when he gets the green light to come back in. And Grantsburg does miss Riker here tonight. Riker is just such a hard worker, and especially defensively, and he can score a little bit. Here's Rombach. Caleb lobs it over. Two guys in the same spot. Brown fires it. Rombach in the corner. Three-pointer. Good! Caleb Rombach with the assist from Jackson Brown. Caleb now with 18. Long three. Answered! Colin Jacobson, we've seen him hit from out there a couple of times now. Good answer by Shell Lake, and now Daxter. And he skips it over to Lozier. Lozier in some trouble. Up and good. Good touch around the rim. (46-41). Back to a 5-point deficit. Three-pointer, no! Rebound, Grantsburg. Daxter making a difference. Daxter flying down the court. Tough shot, and he's fouled. He'll go to line for two. And Schrenkel does get off the bench. He's coming in. He is missed out there. 5-point Shell Lake lead. That's where it was at halftime. Couple of runs, one from each squad, and we're back where we started. Jeepers, finally Grantsburg. Daxter was 2 for 2 in the first game. Now he's 2 for 3 on his season. And let's see, Schaefer is going to come out because that was that was Jacobson's third. And yeah, he's on the bench too. Daxter hits. Daxter now with 3. Jacobson. That's a tough 3. That's way off the mark, but it's more like a pass, and there's going to be a foul. Foul on the floor, and I think it was on Jackson Brown. We'll see. No, it was on Cookie. It was on Lyle Lozier, so that's his third. And the referee is going to discuss it with Mike on the sideline here, but don't think he agreed with it. 46-42, free throw no good. This is Carter Mullenix on the free throw line. Carter scoreless, and Cookie's going to have to come out with those 3 fouls. Second free throw short, but that is going to carry him right to Mullenix. Tries to fire it underneath, and that is going to be, oh! It was off of Daxter, and he was on the baseline when he touched it. The ball caromed onto a Shell Lake player, but Daxter had already touched it when he was out of bounds. And that ball is knocked out of bounds. Good play by Caleb to not let that easy bucket in. They ran that earlier. Curtis Mullenix ran it well. That's his bucket on the night. And they get the ball in to Mullenix. And a foul. One of them reached in, either Daxter or Axel. Axel got him. Fouls on Axel Hale. I think that's his second. No, that's his third. So the Pirates in some foul trouble now. Cookie and Axel. And then Daxter has 2. Axel will stay in the game. Oh, ball is poked free. Now rolling with it. Ball is free again. Here's Daxter. Got it! Big play by the Pirates. And a whistle. What is the foul? Okay, it's a warning on White there. I think a delay of game. Oh, Jackson just picked the pocket, and he will lay it in nicely. Jackson Brown. 9 for him, and the Pirates are going to put on some pressure. Tie ball game at 46. Oh my, Caleb did not get cheated on that foul, and that'll send David Marcoux to the free throw line. The Pirates have come all the way back now. It is 46 all. Marcoux to the line. Exciting times here in Grantsburg. No good on the first one. And this will be Nick McNulty coming back in. He'll come in for Mullenix. Fritz is in for Jacobson. And I thought Marcoux is coming in as well. believe he's in for Curtis Mullenix. I think I got that right. Carter and Curtis are out. Second free throw, no, long rebound, and this time Grantsburg tracks it down, but Daxter, and it goes off of him, or it goes off of Shell Lake. Oof, risky pass there. Good job by McNulty to knock that away, good deflection. So after 2 free throws, the score remains 46 all. And Daxter's going to move down the bench a little bit. Here we go. Dax looking to inbound. And he'll get it into Jackson. I thought he was throwing it to Caleb. Brown, woo! Nifty. Caleb in some big traffic, kicks it out. Brown for 2, I think. No good. Rebound. Dillon! And he'll go to the line for 2. Dylan Seeger looking to get some free throws here. He was 0 for 2 his first time. He has 2 points on the night. Free throw number 1. Money. And the second free throw for Dylan as Grantsburg takes the lead on a free throw, ironically. And down to the ground. That's going to be traveling, I think. Yeah, wow. That'll be a travel. You saw it on Dayton's camera there. Good effort, but unable to come up with it. Kind of falling down with possession of the ball. Caleb will try to inbound. And he finds Dax. Dax finds some opening and gets the touch! A lot of pressure by Grantsburg here. Schrenkel gets it by, dumps it underneath. Fritz kicks it out. Marco, just what they wanted. 3-pointer is good. Good ball movement there. And a whistle and a travel on Grantsburg. I was looking away. I didn't see what happened. I didn't even see who had the ball, darn. I was marking the scoring. So a turnover on the Pirates, 49 all. Marco harassed, and it's going to be a foul, I think, on Caleb on a reach. No shot coming up here. No free throws, I mean. Yeah, Caleb got a reach. That was pretty easy to see. Marco to inbound. Good job by Grantsburg. That one, ooh, it has to be completed before the 5. And a foul on Dillon as he's riding Fritz. Not really a threat, Fritz, offensively, so you could probably give him a little bit of space. Don't need to ride him quite as hard. I can understand the strategy, though, coming out of halftime. Marco gets by as Caleb went for the low. Oh, excellent play by Dillon, or Daxter. He comes away with it. 3-on-1, Daxter off the glass and 1! Take another look at that one. Is it going to work? It is. Daxter Schultz pries it free and then gets to the rim and gets to the free throw line. There he is, Daxter Schultz, 51-49. Daxter now with 9 points. Stop that one dead, and Grantsburg gets another point. Daxter now with 10. Marco to the free throw line, flying. Oh, he got lost, and Jackson probably could have caught it. That's a tough shot, not a bad shot. And Fritz in trouble, puts the ball on the floor. Good pass out to Marco. And here we go, Shell Lake resetting. McNulty, good into the lane. Now he's in some trouble, has to double pump. That would have been quite a shot, quite a make. A little late on that throw down. Axel was open early, but late on seeing it, and Axel's going to pick up the foul. Yeah, that is a foul. Just reaching in, and Cookie's coming in, and Axel's going to sit down with 4 fouls. A lot of fouling, and that's 7 on Grantsburg, not even halfway through the second half. Both teams have a lot of fouls. Grantsburg now with 7. Shell Lake with 5. So a 1-and-1 coming up here for Marco. Entertaining game. Grantsburg leads 52-49 after trailing by 13 with about 2 or 3 minutes off the clock. Marco hits the front end. Dayton, it's okay. We're still on you, pal. Marco's second is good. Marco now with 14. 52-51. And into Brown it goes. Jackson over to Daxter. Daxter will dribble, and it's going to be a foul. Can't reach like that is what I even saw Coach Grace. Oh, that's not how you say it. And I know how to say it in a second. Lobbed into Schultz. Daxter. Jacobson getting ready to come. Oh, Daxter dribbled it off his foot. Had a nice move on the baseline there, but dribbled it off his foot and out of bounds. So, 1 point deficit for Shell Lake, but they have the ball. Schaefer gets to the corner now. Oh, nice pass, Fritz. Fritz dribbles. Tough shot and good. Fritz now with 7. Schultz on the sideline. Good job, good defense by Mullenix to stay tight but not foul. And we kind of talked about it earlier, how much would the refs let them get away with? Well, we've had a lot of foul calls, so defense has to be a little wary of that. Here's Schultz, thought about 3, now dribbles in, jump stop, finds Caleb. Caleb reverse layup is good. Excellent play by Daxter, Schultz, and Rombach gets to 20. Jacobson has hit a couple deep threes, gets it over to Schaefer, back to Jacobson. Jacobson, left-handed dribble to the elbow, kicks it out, Mullenix. Again, Mullenix bounces it right to DY. I am sure he was expecting somebody to cut there, an easy pick for Grantsburg. Up ahead now. Seeger bounces it back to Dillon. Cookie from the outside. Ooh, and that pass was wayward. It's tipped by Mullenix, and Caleb is able to get back to it, but a good effort, excellent effort by Mullenix to get back there. It is off of him, out of bounds, but excellent play by Mullenix. Hale's going to come back in for Jackson Brown. Hale playing with 4 fouls. Schrankel into the game, playing with 3 back into the game. I think he just has a 3. I don't think I missed one here. Axel. Good dribbling. Finds Daxter. Quickly to Cook. Try to get it into Dillon. Dillon. He's blocked, and the ball goes out of bounds off his knee. Good idea. Just kind of got away from Grantsburg there. Oh, 2 open. Mullenix. No contest, but he missed. Cookies keeps the ball away from Shell Lake. Oh, they like this. They want Cookie bringing it up. Shell Lake, that is, but he gets it over to Hale quickly. Now Schultz at the top of the circle. Back to Hale. Hale open for 3. Lines it up. No good. Rebound. Dillon. Dillon up. No good. Dillon has missed a few in there, and then Cookie gets that cheap foul 80 feet from the basket, and this is going to be a 1-and-1. Don't foul there. Just let it go. Things happen. You can't compound the issues and pick up your 4th foul in the process. That's just like, know the game, know the situation. It's not the worst thing to miss come up empty on a possession. Jacobson with his 9th point. Tie game again. 8:13 left to go. What a fun game. Just over halfway through the second half. Second free throw goes. And a timeout was called before the inbound. So full timeout gives us a chance to say thank you to our friends at the Air Force. Or excuse me, at, where are we? Yeah, Air Force.
My friends know me as Derek, but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter. This is my life in the Air National Guard.
Welcome back to Grantsburg. Thank you again to all of our sponsors. See them scrolling at the bottom and intermittently with the video ads. Thank you to everybody who sponsors and everybody who supports We Are Grantsburg and the We Are Network. Glad to have you along with us here tonight on, actually turns out to be a pretty decent day here. Yesterday it was so cold. If you follow me on, or are friends with me on Facebook, you saw I was one of about 2 billion people who posted the sundog picture. That was really cool, really pretty to see yesterday morning. So here we go. Lakers have the lead by 1. Out of the Laker timeout, Grantsburg inbounds it. Brown, wayward pass, tried to get it to Daxter, not a good pass there. Marco just steps to the three-point circle, nobody comes out on him, and he just buries one, why not? He has 18 now. Grantsburg out of the turnover, and another ball deflected. Careful, Alex. 58-54, Grantsburg's ball, but the Lakers just hit a 3. And they're playing good defense. Caleb leads, I think, all scorers with 20. But it hasn't been easy for him. Fires it into Daxter, mishandles, spins, finds himself open too hard, though. Dylan is there. Dylan's going to put it back. He just cannot get a bucket underneath. Oh, that's tough. That is tough for Dylan. He's trying his hardest, working hard. Daxter comes up with it. Up ahead, Caleb. Caleb lines one up, and he dunks it home! Caleb Rombach with his first varsity dunk at a great time. 58-56, the two-handed dunk. And a foul underneath. Great job, Caleb. I think I got the replay. I did not switch to Dayton's angle. I was afraid to, but I got the replay of Caleb. Hopefully that's recording, though, Dayton, because I'm sure you had a great view of that. So congrats to Caleb. I mean, that's his 22nd point. That's a good night for him offensively, obviously, but he's been waiting to do that for a long time. Free throw good on the 1-and-1. Fritz now with 8. Next time I'm switching to Dayton on that one. Second free throw, good. Good job on the free throws tonight for Shell Lake. Daxter nifty through there. Then he gets fouled as he stepped through, and Marco taps his chest. And Daxter a little slow to get up. Marco picks up the foul. That is 7 now on Shell Lake in his third. So he'll stay in under 7 minutes to go, but this should be a 1-and-1. Daxter is, he's got a painful look on his face. And Renee telling everybody to move over as Daxter comes out, and he is in some real pain. Oh, shoot. So since he's injured, Axel Hale subbed in for him, and he's going to shoot the free throws. Free throws, depending. Got it. Axel Hale steps in. That's his first point. Axel's first point of the night. Very concerned about Daxter. Hopefully he's okay. He did sprain his ankle late in the football season, maybe re-aggravated that. 60-57. And that one trickles in for Axel. Marco cleans things out through the lane. Dylan Oh boy. I thought there could have been a foul there. No foul. Molinek's in some trouble, and there is a foul on that one, so that'll be 2 shots here. They're just attacking the paint, and a blocking foul, and Daxter is up off the bench, but he is going to get taped up, it looks like. So let's see, 4 fouls now on Dylan Seeger, but Grantsburg can't afford to have him come out. Free throw is good by Molinek. That's his 3rd point. And this isn't going to count. It was good, but you saw David Marco step into the lane, nullifying that one. 61-58. It's 61-58. I'll fix that in a second. Here's Brown. Brown to the rack. Oh, he's blocked from behind. Wow. 3-point lead for Shell Lake. Grantsburg will inbound if they have anybody who wants to toss it in. It'll be Caleb. Archie, a little floater high off the glass, no good. Fights for the board, just didn't have the height advantage at all. Like to see that aggressive shot, the right shot to take in that moment, and that's going to be offensive on Shell Lake. And that foul is on David Marco. Tons of fouls in this one. That is his 3rd. Hale. Axel under control and good. Axel Hale with 4 now. 61-60. Shell Lake leads. Marco again for 3. No good. Good rebound by Caleb Rombach. Now Caleb surveys. Up ahead to Hale. Axel. Little head fake. Gets it to Arch. Arch for 3. No good. Rebound batted out. And the hustle play. Caleb gets to it. Can he go baseline here? And he is. It's off of his foot. He is not happy about it. He thought for sure he was fouled or that it was off of Shell Lake. Very loud on that protest was Caleb. He's got to be careful with that. But it's crunch time here. 5:39 left to go. Shell Lake with a 1-point lead. Daxter still on the bench getting taped up. So that's another starter down for Grantsburg. Up to Schaefer. Schaefer's 3. No good. Off the top of the backboard. And a foul on the floor. And I think he pointed at Dylan. Who did he get? Both guys ended on the floor. It's on Dylan, judging by his reaction. And that's 5, I think, on Dylan Seeger. It hit, yeah, they're now saying that it hit the top of the coaches are saying it hit the top of the backboard and the standard. Brooke is saying it hit the top, it didn't go over. There's a little bar there that will mount, you can mount a shot clock to if that ever happens. But it didn't hit that, it just hit the corner of the top of the backboard. So that is not out of bounds. If it had hit that steel part, it would have been. So unfortunately for Dylan, that is a, yeah, you can see it there. Free throw, good. Fritz with another free throw. He has 9 by my count. These are not official, by the way. I know I've missed a couple points here and there. Fritz 2 for 2. So a 3-point lead for Shell Lake. Ooh, stop and pop. Oh, Axel Hale with the clutch shot. 1-point lead. Here's Fritz. Nice catch by Fritz. He's going right at Cookie. Good job by Cook just to keep himself straight up and down. Bounce or kicked out to Marco. Brown on him. Marco using the screen. Now a switch. Marco into the lane. Ball is lost. It's Schrenkel. Tough shot and good. Cole Schrenkel's first basket of the night. That was a toughie, and it gives Shell Lake a 3-point lead. Here comes Caleb. Lobs it ahead to Axel. Hale dribbles into the lane. Finds Jackson. Has a hard time. Kicks it back out. Here's Cook. Cookie for three. Good! There's a reason we made this graphic for you, Cook. 3-point play, and it's tied up. Lyle Lozier has it in him. Schaefer spinning. Oh, how is that not a travel anyway, or a foul? Just look chaotic down there. It is a heck of a game here, and that's not a criticism on the officials whatsoever. They're doing a fine job. Oh, nice no look. Cookie loses the handle. Good find under there, a little no-look bounce pass. Daxter's coming back in. He's hobbled, but he's back in. He was obviously really hurting, and now I see Schaefer limping off. You can see him, number 5, just with a little hitch in his giddy-up. And we're going to call a timeout here. Lots of injuries and tweaked stuff, and I see Schaefer's heading right to the bench. Renee's going to go help him now. 30-second timeout. Wow, and it is a tie ball game, 65 all. This is just game number 1. Game number 2 will be the girls about 20 minutes after this one ends. And will this end in regulation? TBD. So here we go. Under 4 minutes to play, tie ball game. Gym is getting packed, or filling up. It's not packed by any means. Here's McNulty with a nice move. Kicks it out, Jacobson. He's hit a couple, now he's hit another one. Good shot, Colin Jacobson. Back ahead, Hale, and it's just ripped from him. He comes away with it. Why is he shooting there? It comes free. Daxter Schultz battles for it. Axel's just got to know to get that ball out of there. There's 3 guys, all of them a foot taller than him. And that's going to be a foul on Grantsburg. Jackson Brown picks it up. So Nick McNulty, who's done a great job tonight, has 10 points. He'll go to the line to shoot 2, the double bonus now for Shell Lake as Grantsburg's committed 10 fouls. 68-65, Shell Lake trying to add to it. They do. 11 points now for McNulty. And that one falls to the side. 1 for 2 for McNulty. Quickly up ahead. Axel's there. Pump fake. Kicks it out. Brown open for 3. No good. Long rebound. Schrenkel comes away with it. Schrenkel now. And it's nearly picked off. Jacobson over to Marco. Marco dribbling. Steps back. Now he wants to pass it. He's in some trouble. Skip past Jacobson for 3. That one's short. And Rombach, a little too casually, but it does go out of bounds over Shell Lake, and he just lays in the bleachers for a moment. Caleb didn't hear Jacobson right behind him. Good play by Cullen there. Here comes Schultz, and he extended his arm again. He extends his arm, and even if that should have been or could have been a defensive foul with Daxter shoving, the shoving motion is killing him, and he picks up his 4th foul. It's the 2nd time we've seen him get that offensive foul because he extends his arm. He's just, it's just instinct, I think, for him at this point. McNulty spinning. Good job by Cookie to stay with him there. Kicked out. Oh, boy. Schrenkel steps in. Two-pointer. No, but a foul on that play. Another whistle and 2 shots coming up for Schrenkel. It is just a foul fest here in Grantsburg. Archie's going to come out, and that's 5 on Daxter. Schrenkel, yes. And that has kind of been the difference of the game. Shell Lake has made their free throws. Grantsburg struggling from the line. And I think Shell Lake has probably shot more free throws at this point. Second free throw, good. Schrenkel for 2 for 2. And it's a 6-point Shell Lake lead with about 2.5 to go. Axel. Nobody back on defense. Jacobson good, and a timeout Grantsburg. We knew that was coming. Colin Jacobson now has 14, and this is getting away from Grantsburg. Every time Shell Lake's had a big lead, they've come back, the Pirates have, but they're running out of time now, under 2.5 minutes to go. Let's say thank you to Northwood Tech.
My career journey started at Northwood Technical College. I'm a business management graduate, and I'm proud of my education here. I transferred to a 4-year college where I earned a bachelor's in management, then went on to law school. I'm now an attorney and chief operating officer of a sovereign nation wealth fund. I work remotely across the country providing business resources for 2 tribes. I chose to start my education at Northwood Tech because I could earn credits towards my bachelor's. All associate degrees have a 4-year path. Choose your path and experience success.
Date. Oh my gosh. All right, 71. Oh, I've got that wrong, sorry. It is 73-65. I gave a 2 to Grantsburg instead of Shell Lake there. So 73-65 is the score. 2:24 left to go. I'm sure they'll be trying to get some perimeter shots now. Down by 8, Grantsburg. Not that they have to. They'll take whatever they can get at this point, but Caleb's been stuck on 22. Actually, Grantsburg's been stuck. They haven't scored in a couple of minutes again. And they're going to check Axel Hale's finger. His right pinky has been taped up. And now the officials are stopping the game. And Nolan Hennessy's going to have to come in because there's blood on Axel's shorts. So Axel's going to have to change his shorts. And he is going to, who was that who just ran out? Wyatt Hicks is going to be the sacrificial shorts guy. So that stinks. Axel is out for now. Nolan Hennessy came in for him. Jackson Brown splits the defense. And Nolan gets a chance here. Bounces it back to Jackson. Jackson off the glass, no good. Rebound, Jackson. No good. Oh my gosh, 2 shots from point blank almost. Came up empty. Lobbed, and Schrenkel, I heard their coach say hold, and they are going to hold on to it. Grantsburg's going to have to foul probably. Oh, they're going to take the shot. McNulty doesn't get it to go. Great shot if it goes, but it gives Grantsburg a chance here. Down by 8, and in the hands of Caleb. Caleb will take that 3, is no good, and there's a height to, oh, look at Archie! Jump ball, Archie Hale timed that perfectly against Schrenkel there. Axel ready to go back in, and Nolan Hennessy comes out. So Daxter Schultz is fouled out along with Dylan Seeger. So 2 guys have fouled out of the game for Grantsburg. Riker Stelsel, another starter, injured before the game, or in last game. Marco, tough shot. There's Archie with the board. That's hard. Axel up ahead. Caleb, and it's touched out of bounds. And they're going to discuss it. Caleb let it go, saying it was touched by Shell Lake. And I think they're going to say no touch. And I think that might be right. So I think there's going to be a timeout called maybe. Nope, no timeout. Shell Lake's coach is on the floor. Cookie Cookie just fouled out. And Nolan Hennessy will come in. This is Rough sledding down the stretch here for Grantsburg. 3 starters on the bench, fouled out. Another starter on the bench, injured. So only Caleb remains as a normal. Oh no, Axel and Caleb normally start. I guess Cookie and Dylan each have started 1 game each in the 2-game season that Grantsburg has had. Shell Lake doing their best to let Grantsburg stay in the game. 73-55, an 8-point lead. If this one goes, it's still a 3-possession game. Jacobson, yep. 15 for him. Hennessy, Caleb, tough 3, no good. He probably had a chance there and they're going to call a foul on Grantsburg. 74-65, a minute 16 left to go, and Grantsburg is going to drop to 0-2 on the season. Shell Lake came here with a good game plan. They played hard defense to begin with. Didn't do junk, just played hard defense. And that free throw is good. So a 4-possession game all but dooms the Pirates here as McNulty puts it in for his 12th point. He's been doing work from the line. I don't know how many he's missed, but he's made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In fact, his last 7 points have been free throws. Count that one, too. 76-65. Ball is loose. Hennessy across the logo. Long steps. Oh, Nolan! Nolan Hennessy with his first bucket of the night. And the outlet to Marco. Under a minute to go. Ball is loose, but it's because Jackson Brown fouled. And more free throws here for Shell Lake. Free throw is good. (76-67) and 78 points for Shell Lake. (68-67). Got to mark them both. So it's going to look like a blowout in the scoreboard, but Shell Lake coming in and putting a 78 on Grantsburg is kind of crazy. But again, and not that it's an excuse or anything, but a lot of guys down that are normal starters or the 6th man for Grantsburg. And it's just been a tough road to hoe down the stretch. It was very close. I mean, Grantsburg had a lead about 4 minutes ago, game time. Girls game next, I just remembered. We've got another game to do after this one. Get to do another game. Okay, so out of the timeout, Grantsburg will inbound it. The ball is tipped, and Marco, just great play by him. Ball is free, and Nolan Hennessy takes it. Now the bench empties. The 4 guys who haven't been in yet for Grantsburg will come in. Schrenkel will go to the line for 2. We're going to try to get to 80 here, of course. So not the way Grantsburg saw this one going, but they can look at the tape and see what happened. Fixable things. And Robbie gets the rebound. Grantsburg moving the ball. There's Wyatt with new shorts on. There's Austin Meyer now into the lane. Jake Peterson will go to the line for 2. Shell Lake will now empty their bench, it looks like. Peterson in and out. So congratulations to the Lakers. They're going to go 1-0 on the season. This is their first game, and it was a conference game, so congrats to them. They are in the lead in the conference. Grantsburg will go to 0-1. They want to participate in the chase as Jake gets his first varsity points. Playing out the string here. This is Mullinex, who did get some playing time. Mullinex here too. Good defense by Grantsburg. Got a three-pointer on the way. Oh, gets celebrate as Stephanitis hits. And that's no problem. These young guys, these JV guys get a chance to play. Go take that three. Jake Peterson. At the buzzer, no good. So 82-68, the final score. 68's not a bad number to put up, but when you get up 82, there's a lot of reflecting to do for Grantsburg. It'll be interesting to see the stats. I'm curious about the rebounding stats once again. So I guess we could look at the final stats quickly here. Caleb's stuck on 22. He led Grantsburg scores. Oops. We got 12 points for Lyle Lozier. He did foul out. Daxter had 10. He fouled out. Dylan also fouled out. Dylan had 3 points. Of course, Riker was out. Axel Hale with 6. Jake Peterson with 1. Nolan Hennessy with 2. Jackson Brown with 9 for Shell Lake as the band gets going. Get ready to see the girls come out there. Leading scorer for them, Alex Marco had 19, 15 for Colin Jacobson, 13 for Nick McNulty, 10 for Fritz, and 8 for Schaefer. So 5 guys, almost 4 of them in double digits. Nate Schrenkel had, I think, 5, maybe more. Mullinex Curtis had 3, and that is it. So we'll stay here to watch the girls enter, maybe get a little shot of the band. Girls. Oh, shoot. Here they go. Girls come running in. And that's the next game. We'll have it here live in about 15 minutes. So thank you guys for watching. Again, Shell Lake upends Grantsburg 82-67. Thank you for watching here on the Grantsburg Park. Have a great night, everybody.